Really?
I've never. I know, yes you are.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, okay, well, extra and money guest. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new on my channel, you know what to do. Click on the subscribe button. Subscribe button. Click on the subscribe button and on the notification bell so that every time I drop a new video, you know, you get notified. Today I've got a guest, guys. My first guest. I'm gonna drum roll. I've got no one joining me for this video, guys. I'm gonna let her introduce herself to us.
Hi Yanda's viewers. I'm Nomonde. I'm from South Africa and I've moved to Europe. I stay in Ireland and I've been here for a year and 11 months. It'll be 2 years in a month. And I'm sorry, in July next month. And I'm a medical doctor working in a very, very small town. Like, I literally live in the bushes, guys.
Emma Plazin.
Listen, when I walk to work, I walk past cows.
Oh my god.
Cows.
Oh my
Fields
god.
of cows. So yeah, and that's me really.
Yeah, so she's joining me for this video, guys. And I think you guys would have seen from the title. Today we are discussing things we wish we knew before moving. Cause yay, guys.
They said go to Europe.
They're like travel, go abroad, guys. Go but yay, so that's what we're basically gonna be discussing. It's just a couple of things that we sort of like wish we knew about, because some of them for me were a culture shock. I was like, hey bo, guys, ganjani? They really shocked me, and I was like, I wish I knew this before coming, you know, because I mean, for me, when I got my offer letter, being is outside of South Africa, I don't even think I did research.
No, I didn't either.
I didn't do any research. I was literally was like, hi, do Miguel. I took my bags
and you just left.
And I left.
Literally.
So
same.
When I got here, I was like, yo. Le South African yes. So I was shocked, and I was like, I wish I knew some of these things just to prepare yourself mentally, psychologically, emotionally, because guys, so the first thing on my list is the currency.
Yes.
And I think I mentioned this before, because with me, like, it's £1, what? Like, people are always saying like it's expensive, the cost of living is expensive, but also I can't weigh it.
You can't.
Like, I don't understand the worth.
Thank you. The worth of the currency, the value of the currency. Nobody kind of explained it to me. Like, when you say like what you say, £1.
Yeah.
This is £20. What does that mean?
What does it mean? Is
it
too
expensive? Is it not so? Is this £1 cheap? But it means you're getting poor quality stuff. Hey, it's so confusing.
It is confusing.
That's also
it's literally
the thing on my list, and I found myself. That's the first thing on my list, and I found myself basically converting to rands.
Me too.
To be like, okay, if I was at home,
it's 20 rand mostly. Yeah, 100 rand. There's none.
Only to find yourself, hey. This money doesn't last you till the end of the month, because you're actually converting to rands the whole time, and you think it's okay. So yeah, like the worth of the money, I think that's also very difficult. Also, just how to budget.
Yes.
When you buy your groceries, to know that
apparently budgeting is like a thing. It's South Africa's budget.
It's a real thing. You will be poor, and you'll be poor.
People
if you do not
like. I kept on hearing people saying, babes, I've already exceeded my budget. I can't join you for lunch, or I can't join you. I'm like, like budgeting is a thing.
I did not budget properly, and I found myself actually using my South African credit card at the end of the month, which is horrible, because when you convert now I'm like the conversion rates, everything like that. Like now I'm actually spending in rands.
Oh my god.
That's ridiculous. So I had to learn. I had to actually just be like, no, you have to have a budget.
Yeah.
and you have to stick to it.
Yeah.
Because you will be poor.
Because you can't.
I
Pelile. If you're like £200 for entertainment, my pelile, next month.
You stay at home. Please, you drink water.
What?
Like, I'm sorry.
Because
you just have to. You just actually have to do that. Can I tell you what my one is?
Yes.
My second one.
What's your second one that you have on your list?
I wish somebody had just told me how much the weather sucks here.
I feel like people think we're exaggerating when you say the weather sucks.
Hey, guys.
I feel like they honestly think it's exaggerated. I'm like, guys, I'm understanding me.
Guys, can I tell you? I have a story about how bad this weather is. You know when you walk out prepared for the rain with your umbrella, and then you take out your umbrella when it starts raining, and you walk into a shop and your whole umbrella's gone. Like you have the stick in jail.
You are the island more, yeah.
That's island.
Yo.
It's just like, wait,
where was the island?
Sorry. Exactly. We are just like, no, guys. Like, what just happened right now? Was I hit by a hurricane?
Yeah,
like, while I was walking?
Like, everybody, man, I'm raincoats more than umbrellas because...
They have raincoats because of the wind more than umbrellas.
Even, I'm a school waterproof.
Yes, everything is waterproof. You have to have water-resistant jackets or rain-proof or wind-proof jackets. And that's it. You don't carry an umbrella around, but you've got to have the right kind of jacket. And I'm telling you, in Ireland, you can never go outside without a jacket. And you will see flames.
You will,
You will see flames.
2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, more, yeah.
Then the sun.
Then,
terrible. And it's always, like, now it's summer. Right?
Yeah.
We had... So I came to the UK.
Yay!
To visit. So it's summer, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I arrived here, like I've been here a week, and in that week, we had 3 straight days of like proper hot sun, like proper hot where you can wear shorts and everything. Since Friday, guys, clouds.
It's been grange. So yeah, no shame. The weather, I totally agree. The weather sucks, and even you appreciate the sun. Like, I never used to understand about what. Oh my God! Oh, did you see how warm it was this weekend? I'm like, why is Loxy gloomy the weather? It's become an icebreaker. I'm like,
exactly.
I never thought it would be my life. I know tomorrow, that's the Monday. So when it's, oh my God, how was the weather? Oh, the weather this weekend.
It's such an icebreaker.
This has become my life where we just talk about the weather. Because
it's an important topic in our lives.
The sun is such a special occasion, guys. Like, we appreciate it so much. We're like, the sun is out. People are getting their 10 on it. So yeah, the weather. I wish as well someone would have like, brace yourself, because hey.
Yeah. No, it's
and then the next thing this is a big one. Shared accommodation.
Girl, you struck a chord there.
Hi, shame.
Listen, South Africans, you will not survive renting out an apartment by yourself. It is expensive to rent out an apartment by yourself. You see, there at home, it's nice.
It's nice at home.
You can have your own bachelor.
Like, even getting a house, because when I was still in Ireland, I was paying like 1.2, excluding bills, guys.
That's crazy.
I'm like, I must go 70 rand.
Is this without electricity?
Yeah. So electricity, like the bills and stuff, we'll pay them after 2 months.
That's crazy. And
I was in Dublin. Dublin is expensive. Dublin is like London.
No, Dublin is crazy.
Dublin is crazy expensive.
I live in a shared house.
Yeah.
First of all, it was just culture shock that I had to share. So I had come from South Africa where I actually rented my own apartment, had my own everything. And then they told me that, no, but you need to share because here you won't find an apartment by yourself that's actually affordable. And I did look, and what you're saying, first of all, I live, like I said, in the bushes, and they were also charging me 1.2 for an apartment. I was like, what? No, you guys have nothing here. Why are you charging me this much? So then I found a room in a house, in a 4-bedroom house. I was the only girl. It's only guys, but luckily I worked with the guys. Like, they were in my department, so I knew them. But it was just it shocked me.
It's just weird.
It's
Even
weird
like
sharing kitchen, bathroom with strangers.
with strangers you don't know.
You don't even know. And even worse, you know what? I am paying for my room at the moment. I am paying half what you are. I'm paying 600 euros for my room. So it's still expensive.
It's
like
still expensive.
10,000 rands for a room.
A room.
Per month. A room. But luckily, now I have my own bathroom.
Yeah.
Because before I was sharing it with the guy. Thank God he was clean. Oh, Jesus.
Because that's what I said. I'm like, in South Africa, you'll find people about yes. But even still, then it's not expensive. Like those are back rooms, but like especially if you're a professional, you can afford to get your own house. Bond, like you can get. Because even me, I was like, Mama, why am I paying 25,000 for this apartment? My mom is paying what? 5 point something for a house, a big house with a pool and everything.
With multiple rooms.
Dude, with multiple. My mom's house is like a 5-bedroom house. I'm like, mina apartment ingane ingaka yona yinhle asali, but
you're paying 5 times
dude,
more than that, guys. Shade. Hey, you're gonna share with strangers from all spheres of the world. You're just going to you'll see.
They must do their research
about living
and plan ahead, especially for accommodation, because you're gonna live there. Yeah. So you need to make sure you ask people around, especially like join groups on Facebook and stuff like that. South Africans in Ireland or South Africans in the UK. There's always people like I would rather share with people like my own kind because angibazi abanye abantu ukuthi banjani guys. Abanye abantu ba weird. Umuntu avukela yenza into zakhe ebusuku. I haven't
shared with South Africans and I've had shocks of my life.
So that was a big one. I wish I knew before coming with it. Like babes, sharing is a normal thing. Everybody does it because you won't survive if you don't want to share.
Guys, even married couples share.
Even married couples share when I was also shocked. This other guy was like, yeah, I'm sharing with a married couple. I'm like,
I'm sharing with a married couple. Accommodation is expensive.
Accommodation is really expensive.
You can't live luxuries here.
And then the next one, what do you have on your list?
Hair products.
Oh my god! That's why you see more. Because getting braids is not cheap food.
Hey, this is gonna last me 4 to 5 months, né? It's fresh. Now I'll be wearing a dukia to cover it because trust me, this cost me a lot of money to do. And I'm not about to take this out.
And it's 2 million.
2 million. How about that trench coat from the Richard Music Collection? 2 million.
I had braids in Ireland last year? I think it was last year. Hell, 90 euro, everything. That's because I had to buy my own.
You're kidding.
I had to buy I'm a hippies, I had to buy them by myself.
No, I also buy them myself.
And
then you pay 60 for the hair. Yeah, I paid like 50 for this, which is what 900. What is 50?
Sure, guys.
Oh, no, actually 50 is like 1,000 something.
Yeah.
So I paid 1 point something for this.
I'm like, for braids.
And then I still
250 futhi lapha moyo jozo uthi hayi mngani ngine 200 umngani uyakuqina.
She sorts you out.
Quick
sorts you
and
out.
It's also hard to even find people to do your hair.
Yes,
I know my housemate was trying to get her braids. Gunina sokola la UK sifunana nabantu
and like good people
and good people who actually know braids who are like
what
proper.
They're doing, because you don't want to spend so much money
and then
land up with a style you don't like, or to land up with hair you don't like there's no point. So yeah, hair products. I when I got here, I was converting to natural hair from relaxed hair because I thought it would be easier to manage instead of having to relax my hair and treat it and stuff. I was scared my hair's gonna fall out. Guys, I'm just saying, Ireland and black hair products for natural people.
I'll keep.
It's a non-existent market.
I'm keeping it short.
Existent.
I'm keeping it short for you.
You have to order it online, and you'll either get it from the UK, so they'll either ship it from the UK to Ireland. But I can't walk into a shop and off the shelf pick out a product for my hair like that, because there's just nothing.
There's nothing for our type of hair.
There's just nothing there, and like, because actually they really do have a very low percentage of black people living in that country though. But like, I'm just saying. So yeah, I know hair products. I wish somebody had said to me, listen, pack everything you're gonna need for at least a year. Yeah, and even if it means you need to ship it later on, you can't put it in a bag. That's fine. So pack. But now I know.
The next one on my list, guys.
I feel like you're gonna scare me.
No, it's the homesickness thing.
Oh, yes.
Homesickness is real. Like, it's real. I feel like I've got days where I'm like, ngifunani la.
Yes.
Can't you wait exactly.
There are days, no, really.
Yeah,
you know,
guys,
guys.
I understand. You know, there are days where I'm like, you miss the little things, guys. Chika bantwana, let's remote nina man.
I feel like just hearing people with the same accent as you.
I know.
Hearing Izulu, like you saying now, like
I
hearing
miss ukhuluma Zulu, guys.
Hearing isiSotho, so rona re bua Sotho kwa hae, just utlwa seSotho.
Dude,
like just hearing an accent, like just
you just feel like you belong.
Yes.
Like for me, I'm like, yo, English young border. Sometimes I'm like, yo, ngikhuluma 24/7.
Dude.
Ufuna nje ukukhuluma, ngiyekela ukukhusha. Kube mnandi. I just miss the little things. Like homesickness is real,
and
because
yeah, no, it's a
also,
real thing,
yeah, we
just food as well. Just missing the kind of food we eat.
missing
at
the
home.
food.
Being also just. For me, it's like even, you know, like small little slang words that people will say, like whatever. Bumugel.
Yeah.
Like you're just like, oh my goodness, guys. And I'm sure now Mugel is so out.
Yes, there's probably something.
There's something else that has
ass.
popped up. And I miss it. I miss that. Like, even though Twitter is there, but like I feel like there's small other things that you probably don't pick up that people will say, and you're like, hey, what is that now? And
no shame.
Yeah,
I always say, I feel like it would have been better. Well, for me, I was like, I wish it would have been better if Ngaza, you know, when I got out of university and I actually studied here, because the people you are in university with, you become friends and family, they become your close. But when you come as an adult, because you already know, you've been there your entire life, you're in your adult life, you've been in South Africa, so
you like have this
you've accustomed
social way of you know, socialization kind of a thing, like way of interacting, making friends, and it's so much more difficult to actually make friends.
That's on my list coming up.
It's a real thing. Making new friendships is hard.
Sasha.
Like, it's tough. Hey? I think it's gonna coincide with mine, like just the loneliness.
Yes,
that comes with being overseas, that comes with being in a foreign country. First of all, you don't even know your neighbor. Like,
dude,
I hardly see my neighbors, and when I do, we hardly greet each other. In fact, we don't greet each other. I walk past them like they don't even exist. They walk past me like I don't even exist. So it's very lonely. Like, so lonely. Making friends is so hard.
Guys.
Like, they're friendly and everything. They're great. They're really good people. They're really nice people. But still, it's hard to break into their circles.
It's very hard.
You won't get invites to Bryce.
Yeah.
Like that, you know, that's
making friends nje kunzima, because like all of my friends that I have are literally professionals or expats. I never know how to pronounce that word.
I think you're right. Expats.
Because we all want a place to belong, guys.
Yes.
We all want to belong to a certain community and stuff like that. So because we already know, Uti, it's not going to be easy making friends outside. It's just easier to make friends like South Africans. Like me, I was big on hosting when I was in Ireland, because I was like, that's when mnandi siyapheka, kube mnandi sichile, sizijayivele.
Create a family
and
there,
create
a
your
support
own,
group
yes,
for yourselves.
and create like a young family, and we would travel together and do things together, because
nice.
Otherwise, uzokowisha gelo uyi-one, because as she mentioned, loneliness.
It will hit you. It'll kill you. Hey, plus the days here are short, guys. In winter, that's actually going to be another thing. I wish they had told me. Going back on the friendship thing, also my friends are also literally expats. They're foreigners. I don't have Irish, like close Irish friends. Everybody that I've still kept in touch with, that probably, because I mean our contracts are very short, they're like 6-month contracts, so we have a lot of rotation, so you know people move around a lot in our in my hospital, well, in my career. And so the people who I started with when I first arrived have left, and the ones that I'm still in touch with are actually expats. They're not Irish. They're from a different country. And even now, the people that I'm close with now, still expats.
Yeah, sure.
You know, like from other countries. And it's what you're saying, because we want to have a support system.
We
want to
create
a community. And like, I'm the only South African at the moment in my department. I don't know if there's other South Africans in the town that I live in. I'm sure they are. But like, I mean, I wouldn't know them if they don't work in the hospital. But at the moment, I'm the only South African that I know of. Oh, actually, no, I recently met another South African. But I haven't, because of restrictions, we actually haven't had the opportunity to meet up and hang out and everything like that. But the people that I'm currently close with are foreigners.
Yeah.
And so
same. In Ireland, also all my friends were all experts. Even here, everybody I know
has a change.
I met everybody that I know, I literally met. It's either I know them. That's the thing as well, is that with the experts thing, it's such a close community. So there's people, especially I must say, hey, everybody that work for the Big Four. It's either there's someone that I know that studied with this one or this one.
And that's how you guys connect.
And then when I post, someone's like, "Hi, Bo, you know who's Ban?" I'm like, "Umazela get wenalo." "Hi, Bo, you know who's Umazela?" Like even when I was in Ireland, people would be like, "How you know who's Ban?" I'm like, "Hi, Bo, I must say, I feel like everybody, they're such a close community. They know each other.
Yeah.
So I'm literally close with a lot of CAs because we all work for the firms, for the audit firms and stuff.
That's good.
You need to create your own family. You need to be. I feel for people who are introverts, because you need to be able to take that first plunge and initiative and go out and like, hi, do you want to go? Do you want to hang out?
Yes.
Do you want to go sightseeing?
Exactly.
That's how it starts.
That's how it starts. With us, it just started with coffee, but it's just because of the field I'm in.
Yeah.
Like, we're always drinking coffee, and it's just that, would you like coffee outside of work? The coffee at work sucks. Let's go get nice coffee. And so it was literally coffee after every day at work. And then what we would land up doing is vent on the day's doings and like get it off our chest. And then after that, it got into other things like getting to know each other. And then there was dinner, there was this. But that, exactly, you've got to take the initiative. You're going to have to put yourself out there.
Or
otherwise,
loneliness. Depression.
That's how depression.
That's how it starts. Because I know a lot of people, like, this thing is also not for everyone, because I know also a lot of people that went back to South Africa, they were like, I just keep me
absolutely.
You know. So also I always tell people, you also need to go back to your why. Like, why did you want to come here? Because I know with me, I was like, I'm here for 2 years, and then I'm going back home. But I got used to it. I was like, hey man, kumnandi la man.
I'm experiencing new things.
I know. Set travel like you don't be like next door.
So
I was like,
to travel,
dude, I was like, hi. Mangithumela imali uma ngise, mama uvela jabule nje lokho kwamvela nje ngithi ngi-rich nangapha. Mangithumela imali nge-rent. Ziyawa nje. Hey, bangibiza rich aunt ngithi. So I got used to it. I was like, actually, I might just be sticking around.
More beneficial.
Yeah, I'm like, let me just stick around for a bit. So I always tell people to just know why you come here and stuff like that. What are your reasons? Do you have a deadline? Do you have a timeline? Because people have timelines. Do you want to get indefinite leave to remain? Do you want citizenship? So those are also some of the things that people need when you come abroad to think about. Have a why, have a timeline, discuss if do you want to settle here or is it just for a couple of years, get your experience traveling and going back home. So lezo zinto lezo is important, guys, because loneliness, homesickness, those are real.
Hey, homesickness is actually really big, guys.
Like you are akunamuntu omkhalelayo phela la futhi umdala. You guys,
I know you too big.
You are by yourself. Akuna nomuntu ozomkhalela. Yes, at least when you're back home, even if you didn't stay at home, your mom is the caller when and but buya kaya sisi. They come and fetch you.
Yes,
you feel loved. You
just find that they're
on
like,
your own.
We're on our way. We're coming to pick you up. Or they're saying, okay, we're going to spend the day with you. Sis. We've cooked for you.
It's the little things. Yeah. It's literally the little things.
It really is the small things.
So the next thing, I think, like, for my list, we've sort of like covered everything. Really? Yeah, it was loneliness and the making friends, like how difficult it is to make friends. Yeah. I know there's also like apps as well where people like meetup apps.
Oh, okay.
But with me, like, I like
more face to face. Yeah,
I like face to face, and I like I don't like situations.
Flow.
It must flow. So imagine such. I'd rather
but also just to get your energies.
Yeah.
So I'd rather be like, okay, no, I like that energy. Or I don't like that energy and things like that. So I don't have any apps. I didn't.
Yeah, now
there were meetup apps. Hey,
they are meetup apps where people are like, this is an app where you can They told me when I was still in Ireland, this is what you use, and I'm like, no, I'll meet people along the way. I don't believe in apps. Mina yonke into apps.
I don't.
Siyajola ama apps. Abangani ama apps sazisavelele.
No, I don't. No, I don't use apps. Hey, it was literally that, like, at work, people I vibed with, and then just put myself out there, invited them out, exchanged numbers, and that's how it just went. So I didn't use any ads.
And also with me, it's reaching out to people because 99% of the time, what you're going through, that's why I mean, I'll be the one to be like, guys, let's Saturday, come to my place. When is an chakalaka, when is an garlic bread, when is an nandi, let's meet up. I would do that.
You have to.
But you're very big on plans because some people are just I'm bored. They just introverts, like no, but they would come. Like if it's an island, they called me the hostess with the mostest. My host.
How did I not know you? Like, oh my God.
I was the hostess with the but this was Kipan, it was I was always the house is always welcome, it's always open, it was my drinks guys, because you missed that.
Why was I not in Dublin while Ayanda was there, guys?
That community meant so much. Even now, we've become like close friends. I still talk to them as well.
And I'm sure, like when you go that side, you can.
When I go,
them. Like you actually have people to visit.
Dude,
now.
Ireland is like my second home. Like I can't wait to get my second dose. Yeah, next door. So it's that thing. You just. Get out of your own little bubble. Like be open-minded.
You have to, You have
so when you come over, just know what you need to be open-minded because it's not that easy. Episode yakhona akunzima ke sister ukuthola amadoda. Nizozibona.
Please not be part of that.
This one, it needs a whole episode on its own. But I'm just saying, it's hard making friends. Shame.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, baseline is really hard. I have another one, and it's what we're just talking about, like the short days. Oh, guys.
Yo, guys, this whole daytime saving. What one?
So in winter, first of all, the sun rises around 9?
Yeah.
9. So anyway, our days start late anyway.
Yeah.
In general, work starts around 9. And by 4, let me just say, by 4 p.m. when I go home, it's already set. I woke up in the dark. It's black, pitch black. Like,
it's so
black.
dark.
And then I literally wake up, I walk to work in the dark. I come out of work and I'm walking in the dark. Like, that will just mess you up.
It does.
It's a complete mind F. Like, it's crazy.
Like, for me, it messed up even my sleeping patterns.
It messes up your sleep. Yes, absolutely. It takes about a week to adjust to daylight saving. This is when you, like, move the clocks. Are we moving them backwards? Yes. This is when we move the clocks an hour back, basically.
Ubani move the clock? Ubani uthole le tender yokumove the clock back forward, front. 2 hours, 1 hour.
Yes, I also want to know, right?
I want to know.
Who presses that button?
Who goes and presses and be like,
midnight, it's on that day.
Because when we wake up,
it's changed.
It's changed. I'm like, I only notice when I call back home and they're like, Ubani's card lab. And I'm like, oh, 7. But how 9? You're like, it's Panchani. Holy changes. But guys, don't call me after this time. The clock has changed. I'm like, oh my God. So that does really messes with you.
That really messes with you. It messes your sleep cycle for about a week and a bit. Actually, the day after, when they change the clocks, if you slept too late, you will be exhausted. You won't even know what's happening with your body. You're just I'm so tired. But why? It's because you literally slept an hour or 2 later than your usual time and the clocks have turned. So now you're just behind. I don't know. It's terrible. And then the summers, which is great, but it's also another where the sun sets at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I wish we could open the curtains for you now and show you how bright it is outside. And it's what time? And it's 7:15. But it's like daylight right now.
10. How do you even sleep?
You can't sleep. You know, I had a friend of mine who first came here before I even did, but they came to the UK.
Yeah.
And he said to me, he's like, I feel stupid. It was 9 p.m. No, it was 9 p.m. for them, and it was time for bed naturally. And he's like, I got into bed, and it's like, I felt so stupid. I feel ridiculous. What am I doing?
Because like, how do you even sleep?
It's up there, guys. It's up there in the sky. Like, boom. And he's like, I feel ridiculous. I'm getting up. And I was like, just go to bed. But you cannot. It's crazy. So even then, when summer switches, you also struggle again to get your sleep cycle going because the sun is up for so long.
Definitely do, sure.
The sun rises also much earlier, but it's actually great because then you can stay out much longer.
Yeah,
so
you can.
You can groove. You can stay out much longer. Exactly. So that's nice.
It works to that advantage. Yes, but that whole thing for me was also a shock. I'm like, but the clock is changing. It's changing what? What do you mean the clock is changing? South Africa not clock is changing. So that was like, change. I want to
do this.
So yeah, that for me was also like a culture shock and also something that I wish someone would have told me about it. Dude, there's actually more winter than there is summer. So prepare yourself, brace yourself.
Yes. Bring the winter clothes.
Yes,
but I'm telling you, your winter clothes will not be enough. You will have to buy here.
Winter guys, I was saying, they're complaining back home now. I'm like, winter
you need to just come for just 2 weeks. You'll know what winter is.
I'm like, that's why all the houses have like heating and stuff.
Heating, insulation.
It's really cold. Guys, it's negative.
Easily. Out of the blue. Out of the blue.
So prepare yourself as far as that is concerned. That's another thing that I wish I knew before coming here. Brace yourself, Miguel, because it's about to get bumpy.
Yeah, I know.
But for people who who want to come or move abroad, just do your research, guys. Do your research, accommodation, do your research about the area that you want to get a place. Absolutely. Do your research about everything, basically. Just do your research and make sure that when you make that decision, it's an informed decision that you're taking. With I've thought about it, I've done the pros and cons, and I'm going ahead. For me, in my case, I would say offer letter, that's how you do guys, to be honest, I didn't do any research. Me overseas.
Me too. Linda, zero. I wish, guys, can I just tell you that the town I live in is like Mulinga. Have you even heard such I couldn't even pronounce the name. I was just like, what is that? Did I even look it up on the map? Nope. Girl just went, I'm going to some town.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Me, when they were like island, I was like, island. Irish whiskey. Mark me there, I'm coming, I'm on the way. Zero research. I didn't.
Hey guys.
That's why even the rent for me, I only got shocked because they gave us an allowance the first month, so the first rent was paid for. The second month, say
we did. You'll get the show of your life,
Do research, guys. Do research. Ask around.
Ask people who are
there.
That's the best way, actually.
Ask around, guys, because those people will be giving you facts, and stuff like that. So, ask around, do your research, and make sure when you do make that decision, it right for when. So make sure you do that. And have you went through everything on your list?
Yeah, we have.
I think we went through most of the things.
Yeah, most of the big things, actually.
Of the big things that, we wish we would have known, because those were like the major things. Because isn't just pilangas. I mean, we live in this damn weather, the accommodations, and stuff like that. So, if you guys liked this video, do comment, and we can continue this on the comment section, and you guys could let us know on some of the things that you guys have went through or you wish you would have known before moving to your various new countries that you're at. And give this video a thumbs up as well, and don't forget to subscribe. And then thank you, Namonde, for joining me and for being my first guest.
Thank you for having me. Really,
it's been great.
It was a lot of fun. Yes.
We must do it again.
You must. Yes, I'm excited to share whatever other stuff that I've learned speaking here and stuff.
So
great. Definitely.
Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys on the next video.